Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen. So on this channel we talk about all things locks and lifestyle. So if this is something that interests you, stay tuned because today we're going to talk about cleansing your scalp with locks. Let's jump right into it. So a long story short, a clean scalp equals healthy locks, okay? So you wanna make sure that your scalp is clean and free of debris, that you aren't over oiling your scalp. Most people think that oils moisturize your scalp. Oils seal in moisture. Oils don't moisturize anything. That's just like if you put like baby oil on your hand and it's shiny because it looks like it's oily, so you think your skin is moisturized. It's not, you just put oil on there. But if you add baby oil on your hand after you wash it, then you'll lock in the moisture because the water is what moisturizes it and the oil is what seals in the water to make your hand supple and smooth. Are you following me? Great. So you want to make sure that your scalp is always clean from debris. It doesn't have too much oils or too much grease or anything like that where you can close the pores in your head. So just as I mentioned, there's some people that use grease or heavy oils, heavy carrier oils, to moisturize their hair. You have to remove that from your scalp. Okay, so those things, like I said, they will stunt your hair growth because your scalp is closed off to the actual moisture, aka water, that it needs to thrive. So when you're washing your hair, you have to make sure that you are removing all of the buildup on your scalp. That can also cause dandruff. If you see me looking this way, I'm just reading my notes that I have here typed on my laptop. So the next thing you want to focus on is finding a perfect cleansing shampoo. A few of my favorites are the daily cleansing shampoo. I think this entire bottle of shampoo is probably like $2. And this bottle of shampoo should last you quite a while. So that's one of my favorites. Trader Joe's has an amazing one. I've been using this from my loose natural days. It gives your scalp an invigorating feeling as you're washing your hair, and it cleanses away all the dirt and all the buildup that you have there. As you're taking into consideration how often you should wash your hair and what shampoos you should use, you also want to make sure that you rinse your hair clear. So you're going to shampoo your hair. I like to do 2 shampoos on my clients and myself. The first shampoo just kind of gets the top layer of everything that's in there. It'll remove the oils, it will remove some of the dirt, it'll remove the things that you can see on top of your hair. But the second shampoo is when you actually get down to a real good clean. So now you'll see more lather, you'll be able to actually get in there deeper, there'll be more suds, your hair will just actually feel clean after the second shampoo. So I always tell everyone to shampoo your hair twice. The first shampoo is for what you can see, the second shampoo is for what you can't see, okay? After you shampoo twice, you wanna make sure that you rinse all of the shampoo out. If you're also conditioning, make sure you rinse all of the conditioner out. You don't wanna have any product in your hair, any residue. Dried shampoo or dried conditioner can sometimes cause residue and can absolutely cause buildup in your locks, and you don't want that. It's kind of defeating the purpose of washing your hair in the first place. So make sure you wash your hair until the water runs clear. Okay, this is like my favorite thing to talk about because of the history and the hatred of locks prior. So people used to think back in the day, and some still think that now, that if you have locks, you're dirty. You stink! You don't wash your hair, you don't clean your hair stinks. Like, they have so many negative thoughts about those with locks, and it's simply not true. Maybe we don't wash our hair every single day because that's actually harmful for our hair texture, but we do wash regularly enough. So this next point is to not overwash your hair. There is no reason at all that you should be washing your hair every day when you have locks. There's just no reason. Washing your hair every week might be too much if you have locks. I recommend washing your hair every 2 weeks if you need to wash your hair that bad. Other than that, every 3 weeks is kind of a sweet spot for me. You can push it 4 weeks if you want. That's absolutely fine. Washing your hair once a month doesn't mean that your hair is dirty. It just means that our hair doesn't need as much washing and cleansing as straight hair, right? We want those natural oils to build up on our scalp. You're not doing anything bad by washing your hair once or twice a month. That's perfectly fine. not washing your hair for months and months and months, I don't recommend that. I know people say that too. When you first get your locks, you're not gonna wash your hair for the first 2 to 3 months. Absolutely not. That's gonna cause a whole nother type of issues and things in your scalp that you don't want, and I don't want to be a part of for you. So for locks, the excessive washing and excessive clarifying and the shampoo and removing the buildup, you're now removing the healthy oils that you need for your locks to thrive. So what now happens? Your scalp is super dry, your locks are drying, and they're going to become brittle. So excessive washing, please stand clear of that. Something else that you want to do is you want to avoid scratching your head. Not itching your head, scratching your head. You have an itch and your itch needs to be scratched. Sorry guys, I had to do it. I've been struggling with this from like 3rd grade. It used to drive me crazy when people was like, oh, don't itch it. I would be like, this is little Jen. It's itching, I'm scratching it. It's still like, I'm still a stickler about that. If you understand what I'm saying, comment down below and let me know what you say. Are you itching it or are you scratching it? Please comment down below and let me know, because I can't be the only one that feels this way. And if you have a real reason why you say you're itching it instead of scratching it, you know what? Tell me that too. Because anyone who's always said the other thing, they've never really explained to me why that makes sense. So if you are the person that says you're itching it, please comment down below and let me know the reasoning for that. No judgment, I just need to know. Okay, so the point I was getting to is be careful when you're washing your hair or just sitting around. Excuse me. So sometimes, occasionally, you would get like, okay, your head is itchy, so you're going to scratch your hair. How you want to scratch your hair is not by digging your nails into your scalp, because this is going to cause little micro abrasions in your scalp, which can be damaging to your scalp and your hair. Why? Because now you're making cuts in your scalp. Open wounds and open sores in your head can lead to infection. It can lead to a host of other infections and inflammation that can happen in your scalp, and you don't want to open the door for that. This is also important when you're washing your hair. Don't dig your nails into your head. When you're washing your hair, the right way to wash your hair is actually to use the pad of your fingertips. So if you go to a salon and the lady is digging into your head, politely tell her to stop, because she can be causing microabrasions as well too. It should just be the pads of someone's fingertips that is rubbing on your head, okay? Oh, this feels good actually.
A few moments later.
Woo, okay, so beware of excessive scratching. All right, and if you weren't aware of excessive scratching, you want to make sure that you stay on top of any scalp issues that you notice. Whether it's redness, whether it's dandruff, whether it's your head is itching, whatever it is, be open about it. Talk to your loctician about it if you have one. If you don't, I can definitely give you tips for things that can be helpful, or see a dermatologist. So if you have any of these issues, you want to make sure you keep an eye on it to make sure that it's not getting worse from your locks, or it's not getting worse from the products that are being used in your hair. Definitely keep an eye on it and speak up, okay? Just because someone is a loctician or someone is a professional, even myself, we don't know everything. We just don't. And everything for everyone can sometimes be different. So I can use the same products for 99 of my clients, and then I can find one client who's allergic. She has to tell me. And I also have to notice when I'm looking at her hair. So that means that one client I have, I need to tailor something completely different for her. And it's okay. It's okay. That's what we're here for. All right, guys, and that wraps up day 2 of our 30-day series of how to care for your locks. So if this type of information is of interest to you, please consider subscribing, comment, and liking this video. All right, guys, until next time.